Saint Monica. Saint Monica was born of Christian parents at Augustine, North Africa in 331 AD. When she was very young, she married off to the Roman pagan Patricius, who shared his mother's violent temper. Patricia's mother lived with the couple, and the duo's temper flares proved to be a constant challenge to young Monica. While Monica's prayers and Christian deeds bothered Patricius, he respected her beliefs. 3 children were born of this marriage: Augustine, the eldest and the famous, Navigius, the second, and a daughter, Perpetua. Monica had been unable to secure baptism for her children, and her grief was great when Augustine fell ill. In her distress, she besought Patricius to allow him to be baptized. He agreed, but on the boy's recovery, withdrew his consent. For years, Monica prayed for her husband and mother-in-law until finally, 1 year before Patricia's death, she successfully converted them. Perpetua and Navigius entered the religious life, but unfortunately, Augustine became lazy and uncouth. This greatly worried Monica, so when Patricius died, she sent the 17-year-old Augustine to Carthage for schooling. At Carthage, Augustine had become a Manichaean, and when on his return home, he ventilated certain heretical propositions. Monica drove him away from her table, but a strange vision urged her to reconcile with him. When Augustine was 29, he decided to go to Rome to teach rhetoric. Monica was determined to pursue him. When she arrived in Rome, she found out that he had left for Milan. Although the travel was difficult, Monica pursued him to Milan. In Milan, Augustine came under the influence of the bishop, Saint Ambrose, who also became Monica's spiritual director. She accepted his advice in everything and had the humility to give up some practices that had become second nature to her. Monica became a leader of the devout women in Milan as she had been in Tagaste. She continued her prayers for Augustine during his years of instruction. At Easter 387, Saint Ambrose baptized Augustine and several of his friends. Soon after, his party left for Africa. Before she died, she told Augustine, "Son, nothing in this world now affords me delight. I do not know what there is now left for me to do or why I am still here, all my hopes in this world being now fulfilled." Saint Monica died in 387 AD in the Roman port of Ostia, while waiting to board a ship to cross over to Africa. In her final hours, Augustine asked if he should transport her body to Tagaste for burial next to her husband. She said she was happy to be buried wherever she died, for nothing is far from God. Her remains are now found in the Basilica of Saint Augustine in central Rome. She is the patron of mothers, wives, and abused victims. Her feast day is August 27.